Guys, my name's Lewis Alexander. We're playing Firewatch, new game released only a couple days ago. Let's see how it goes. I'll start a new game. Yeah, I haven't heard too much about this game yet, but the things I have heard are pretty positive so far. Hopefully it's impressive. Okay. What have you got for us? That's a bit darker. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. Julia. Do I click on Julia? She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and a grad student from the nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. Click. You're drunk. I'm very drunk. What's your major? You're pretty. Yeah, what's your major? You slur your words major and it smells like cores. Cores? Is that a beer? You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool. You reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs at the air. Toxicology? 'Cause I'm a drunk. Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Ah, just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Take this shit off. Oh. Backpack. What? Ooh. 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 Get my backpack on. It's pretty. Sensitivity is a bit. I can't sprint truck door. I feel like I want to explore a bit. What do we got? It's just a general garage. Nothing else here. Oh, it's really dark in here. My little red truck. Oh, better load the gear. Get in there. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts, and it's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beer out of the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life's good. Julia wants to get a dog. I want to get a dog. It's a good idea. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to her class. There's also an intimidating but general-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names it Bucket. You adopt Shepherd and adopt. She's in love with the dog. Wants to be class. I feel like this girl's important, so we need to adopt a shepherd. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes to Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet enrolled into one. Speaking's not very good. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer at 9:30 p.m. and the heat radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? We're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple of little idiots. That's a bit. That could be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I'd like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. Fair enough. Okay. Slam that door. So I'm in the park now. So I think this game takes place in Wyoming, in the States. Now, I'm no scientist or well-educated person, but I have no idea where Wyoming is. I'm assuming it's towards the center, or on the eastern sort of center. And it's very, very lovely wilderness. I don't really understand where I want to go though. I feel like this wants to go over here today. Oh, we have those. Fire danger. Prevent forest fires. What a helpful guide to tell me about forest fires. Wait, am I the guide, maybe? Thoroughfare. Trailhead. Do not forget to check in. That's important. Don't ever forget to check in, kids. There's a map. I should probably remember that map. It might be important later. You're in their country. Learn to live with the bears. Their trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. No fireworks, but I love fireworks. Let's keep moving on. Very nice if I could walk a bit quicker, but that's fine. Taking it all in. 1980. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad. You ignore her. I'd ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pile of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Jeez. One conversation in a whole year? Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like a He-Man. A He-Man? You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Yes. Sound fabulous. I did not copy that. Very nice. Just chilling out. Whoa. This game is really pretty. That was just a tree. Wicked sunset. You have to take a screenshot here. Two Forks. Fire lookout. Two Forks lookout tower. 8 more miles still. Okay. Spacebar to climb over obstacles. Hop. Hop. Good jump. Yeah. It was good. 1982. During the summer, you and Julia enjoy walking mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Okay. Mayhem runs away. What? Me fuck the dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You comfort the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. You reach into your pockets like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path. Stay forward. You said okay. You don't want to go that way either. Walk by the river. See, I knew that dog would have been a good idea. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid. Waylaid? By work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. That's a big choice. Pulling at some heartstrings here. Convince her not to take the job. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking this job means you won't come with her. You say yes again. Bullshit. But she decides not to take it. Good. My door keeps opening from the wind. 1985. Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. You need to talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. Ooh, heavy. Try to keep it a secret for now. The journal. Can't move from here? Okay. Just pick up my book. Yep. Yep. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends and it feels like nothing's changed. Julia goes back to the university. It's getting intense. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in a class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by police. She's devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed and make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten her day. Australia represent. Woo! You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel and Vanessa. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her to a full-time care facility. No, I can take care of her by myself. Back in the wilderness. It's still really pretty. What's that? I mean, not to quote anybody, but that's a nice boulder. What is that? Oh, what's going on? What? Ah, right. Okay. Hello. Just a wilderness stroke. Don't run away. Don't run away. No. Okay. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. It's sad. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. Put a chair in the door of the bedroom. You trust that she sleeps like a rock, just in case. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over the time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, jeez, that's a big cliche, everything. It's a huge way off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. and a couple of nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law Susan. That's a good idea. Never drink and drive, kids. Julia parents take the next plane from Australia! They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue, you say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. This is a really sad story so far. Enter the lookout tower. Radio. So there's 3 different parts of the woods I've found so far. Oh. So that must have... Oh, hello. Over. No, I'm going up to the lookout tower. This is really pretty. That moon though. Creaky old watchtower. Yeah. Turn on the power. Power switch? Power switch. Okay.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Who's that? Hello, radio. Hello? Hello? Hold left shift to activate the radio. What if I want the pine cone? Examine. Examine this pine cone. Look at this pine cone. It's lovely. Okay, drop it. Yeah? Right. Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Be rude.
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's rude.
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I... sleep? Forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Yeah. Another book. It's really cool. Just chuck that book in there. Oh. I had a timer on that.
You're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Can I sleep now?
She also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me. I'm going now.
Just a second. Now it's my turn.
No, I've had enough.
Okay. Good night. Bye.
Let's see.
So short
I
with
don't
it.
know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
So yeah.
Welcome to the job.
Firewatch. Day 1. Alrighty guys. I'm gonna leave it there. And yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll be doing a couple more of these and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.